I did say earlier this week, I said, I'm like faking slamming on my table because I hate slamming on my desk here for the sound it would probably produce. But just know, my hand's doing the thing. I said earlier this week, the streams this weekend were going to be beefier and more packed. And I had been wanting to start this. Also, if you know anything about me and you know the streams, you're following the streams, I have a love for and a penchant for starting new games on Fridays. I just love the idea of kind of starting a new game on a Friday, and then if you really enjoy it, potentially start continuing it on a weekend or waiting to the next week to then do more during the week. I just love that option. So that's why we're starting Not for Broadcast tonight. Not for Broadcast is a game that's been on my radar for a long time at this point. I forget exactly when it was announced and when I first saw it, but it was a while ago because I remember this game was out in early access for a long time. And I generally have a pretty non-want to play games while they're in early access. I could be playing games that are actually out. I don't want to see the unfinished product before it comes out. And then I'm like, oh God, it's and then it comes out fully, and then I'm like, what? I'm just gonna potentially, depending on the game, of course, but I'm just gonna potentially be replaying stuff I already played, and I saw it in a more unfinished state, and I just would rather see the product when it's done, when it's fully cooked. And then a few weeks ago, my ears perked up, and I saw the notification come through, being like, hey, this game is fully releasing this towards the top of the year here. And again, if you know anything about me, this game is extremely my shit, as we'll see, when it comes to FMV, full actual person acting video. Also, the subject matter, which I'll probably get to in a little bit, is again another thing that's somewhat up my alley. But I'll probably talk about that a little later as far as the content of the game. Let me see chat here for a sec. About the soundtrack to this game. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought this game had a good soundtrack. You thought the new game was going to be Ace Attorney? Ooh. Here's the thing, though. As I think I would let you know earlier this year, but at the turn of 2022, I wanted my streams, I wanted there to be a slight veil of secrecy over what games I'm potentially going to be playing and when I'm going to be playing them and when I'm going to be starting them and what I've got kind of on my radar. I kind of want that to be a bit more mysterious because, as I've made many mentions before, like I hate thinking about like too many games when I've got games on my plate, and also like I hate trying to commit to something when then like in a few weeks even I may have like a different like mood that strikes me, and then I'm like, I kind of want to play something else when the plate starts clearing up. So 2022, this year, I'm being a bit more not even choosy, just a bit more secretive. Until the game, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking play this game. I don't want to commit to anything. That's just how I'm gonna be. I'm being more secretive in 2022. So yeah, Not for Broadcast. Let's start it up. Hopefully, watch your ears, as I always say. Hopefully the game format doesn't fuck me over. Let's see what's gonna happen. I know you probably can't see it at the moment. Don't worry. Contains scenes that players may find distressing. Discretion is advised. You've had a detailed content warning, and it's gone. One moment.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones.
Oh, we're already... Okay, wait up. Hold up.
every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Displayed. Windowed.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Now display
Advance is lying to you.
full screen. There we go. That worked.
Friends and neighbors. And
We
have
got it. We got it on the second monitor.
keep you safe.
Everything is okay. Everything is golden.
But now
I got it working, guys.
Yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
As always, let me know if audio sounds funky or too loud at any moment. I'll try to monitor it as we go. Obviously, with PC gaming, it's a little harder for me to monitor at certain points, but everything will be okay.
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Accessibility stuff. Let me see.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm German Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
There's a lot of shit happening on the TV screen behind us. Of course, always I gotta poke around the options before we start a game.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
That's a very blunt question. Oh, I like that. Oh, this makes me feel like I'm being chased. I'm being chased down, everyone. Watch out! I'm escaping down a back alley from a murderer. Okay, so not for broadcast, like I said. A game heavily been on my radar for a while here. Fun fact, if you didn't know about me, I don't know a shit ton about this game. I saw a bit of the game in early access, but I know it has to do with like your behind the scenes, behind the camera type like producing of like news broadcasts and stuff. And when I first saw gameplay of it a long time ago, like way early access, I was like, oh, that's like the type of thing I went to school for. I went to university for TV production, basically. And behind the scenes stuff, behind the camera, not in front of camera, but behind the scenes type stuff. So maybe that will, I'm mostly joking when I say this, but maybe I will have a natural ability towards this game about what I should be doing, you know? Maybe. Enter game name? The game name is called Not for Broadcast, you knob.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Seriously? Yeah, seriously. That's what my degree is in. And now I do Twitch streams. Already exists. What does that mean?
And have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now
Enter game name. My name?
the people never happy. It's never enough.
Cannot believe you do that.
I'll just put this. Or should I put...
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
I don't think it matters. I'll just do that. But yeah, that is what I went to school for. And now I use what I learned and stuff to do mediocre Twitch streams, so... It's good.
Good evening. I'm Megan.
Story mode. Experience the story without the stress. Non-broadcast. Nope. Less challenging. Nope. Recommended. Balanced. Reasonable challenge. So runner. Custom. We'll do broadcaster. Here we go. I'm excited, dude. I'm very excited for this tonight.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Ah, broadcast. Or not for broadcast. That didn't sound threatening at all. Jeremy Donaldson is the country's most popular and trusted news anchor. For now. Nice loading screen. Day 1, the election. Oh, I feel like I'm playing Majora's Mask right now. Or Five Nights at Freddy's. Turn right. Ah. Yep, yep. I should probably answer that, shouldn't I?
Hi, David. I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through.
Thanks.
Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not
Alright.
often I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
I see them.
Up at the top, that coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath
like
that,
Guitar
you've got
Hero.
the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control.
Yeah, it's like a preview
Now,
screen.
the
I'm
four
very
small
familiar.
screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio.
Yeah.
And you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left.
I feel like I'm gonna have a problem.
I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left.
What happens if I don't? Oh, I kind of wanted him to be like, that's not left. What is this photo? I'm kind of more interested in just looking around the room.
These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Again, familiar.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right. Okay,
Shit.
they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Let's see. I like Crazy Neil. My Salad Weekly. What's this say? Subscribe weekly. Yeah, that sounds great. And exercise with who? Ham sleeves? Popular sportsman. Sure. Wait, did I not put it in there? Oh, I gotta kind of like squish it down there.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
Right, quick as you can, select screen one.
I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds.
He doesn't want prawns.
How I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be to throw the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well.
Thank you.
Relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And
I'm ready, dude.
Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of
The audience loves it.
going live to advance headquarters to
9,
hear what the leaders of
8,
this fledgling party
7,
have to say on
6,
their historic
5, 4, 3, 2.
One. Lovely, mate.
Dude, I got this. I understand the lead-in.
Throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Okay. Dude, he's getting makeup. He's getting his makeup done. I can't switch right now. That'd be mean. You cannot leave your anchors high and dry like that. Oh, this is a dope little title card. Alright, globe is gonna shrink.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now, lovely, mate.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right. Use that slider that's flashing or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies. And
Oh.
Hurry up, mate. We're losing audience.
Oh, I understand.
Scroll wheel.
I understand. I didn't...
mandate, but
I was confused a bit there.
however,
I was confused by what the game was telling me right there.
All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want.
Makes
I'll
sense.
count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
To hear the code
5,
acceptance speech.
4,
3,
3.
2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late. I thought I'd ask him about
Let's watch this advert.
Personally, I
It's
would
probably
never
pretty
confuse
good.
with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was our little secret. It's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning faith.
Any adverts you have,
Yeah.
these are always going to be what's happening behind the scenes with the anchors and why they're mad is always more interesting.
This is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting.
Now I'm familiar with the term.
Down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1, try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking.
Easier.
2, don't stay on the same shot for
There, you got to keep it
10
varied.
seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3, don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it
Sounds good to me.
You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
I gotcha.
We're coming back from the break.
15 seconds.
Studio. Thank you so
Who is this being interviewed?
10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
All right, wish me luck.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolfe, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his
joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear.
I got
You
it.
hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch
the
to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked
Thunder
on
Twat?
several movies that were terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And
You got to understand where the conversation's going to so who to switch to.
it's quite an academic one.
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
Oh, I missed that.
But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people.
The little people.
But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
This guy's full of it.
Today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics...
Is audio okay?
One should
As far as the
always
talking audio of the game?
strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Great. Stop cursing.
Right, I've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My
Okay.
character, Dr. Lawrence
9.
Hemlock, is faced with a decision
Oh
that could
shit.
affect humanity.
I didn't pay attention to.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Cool, looks like Blunderclash is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that. There's more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or Alt on your keyboard, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by dragging right.
You think I don't know that?
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
No, Liz, we mustn't. Think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
I don't know if I like that bit.
Jubbly, mate.
For you, baby.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time. Little joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time push upwards. Upwards, mate. Upwards.
But I didn't listen.
Oh, I see.
I'm drowning, Lance. You
Not
said-
moving the frequency.
Right, now let's match it back by going downwards.
This is more nerve-wracking than anything.
The virus. The sterility.
Fuck, I'm trying.
On there. This is the key.
Bloody perfect, mate.
Not really perfect, but okay.
We have to ask ourselves.
Should I assume that audio cue happens all the time?
You'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Got it. This looks like a thrilling movie or TV show or whatever the fuck this is. 2, 1.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words.
Please.
As you probably noticed, the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen.
Yes.
Here, when someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the spacebar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once.
This is
Just
where
stay
you...
calm.
This is hard.
And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear.
Yeah.
People like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now.
Oh, cool. You can adjust it.
As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice.
Oh,
but
boy.
I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro.
Yeah.
Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down. Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
I'm not gonna do that.
Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the 2 leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside broadcast. Oh
Go
shit,
for it,
he's
Pat.
pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than the granny's fanny.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party.
Change in between sentences.
You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbook.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth.
I just don't want to go to him. He's pissed drunk.
Probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of
Trying to hide him.
me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The
Thank
people
you.
whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends.
Damn it. That was a bad switch.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If
Hopefully.
not, someone's going to be in trouble.
It's me.
So,
I'm going to be in
the
trouble.
country braces itself for new government. That's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got
Yeah.
Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate.
Yay.
Same old boring politics then.
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
I don't care about the adverts.
So lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Challenge room unlocked. Segment grade A+. Hell yeah. Wait, I want to bring up the advert volume then. Can I not? Oh, it's being blocked. There we go.
Did you know that fat people are less likely to laugh, marry, or live past the age of 26?
I did know that.
Actually, true statistics are all terrifying reasons why you need to pop a bit of Johnny in your VHS slot. Every exercise is recommended by sports professionals and is 72% likely to get rid of those tricky...
So I'm assuming, does it just replay the broadcast I just made if I wanted to watch what I wanted to do? Because I assume that's... Okay, I mean, I'm not a fucking idiot. I know there's like a meta thing. Not a meta thing, but like there's an overarching story to this game, right? And I'm curious if rewatching it, while it would be me just rewatching. Let me see. Let me see.
Right, this is an optional section for when you really want to understand what happened during the show. You got a graph there showing you what the audience did. They're a fickle fucking bunch. And of course, you can really drill into the details if you want to get better at making TV. I never came here, never once.
So let's see. Some rude words were broadcast. Some of them I didn't before I was taught how to use the swear thing. An interference-free show, great, and then an exceedingly poor edit. I don't believe that to be the case. I think I was pretty on spot. Like, here's actually honest talk. So I said how I trained and went to university for this and stuff, and I did a lot of work behind the scenes, even in like high school and stuff. And like, no joke, I was told by like teachers and stuff too that like they would prefer me when I was like doing like switchboard stuff like this to make faster edits and cuts. And like, I don't know, like, there's a part of me that's like, I get you want to have somewhat snappy transitions, but like too much and it feels like whiplash for me, you know? So I don't necessarily, if this is a comment on like how quick I was switching between shots, like I don't want fucking whiplash head on a swivel like edits constantly, but you know what? I'm not paid to be the expert, apparently. I'm paid to be the button presser.
Right, this is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall. That bollocks at the bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares. You're a cleaner, for God's sake, so why would you care?
I was at the drunk man for too long one time. Good point. Yeah, I held on him for a bit long while I was because I was so concerned about his swearing. That's true. That's true. You have received a small bonus. Current wealth. Broke ass poor. Too real. Okay. Again, I have a feeling this is going to come into like the larger story kind of thing. If I had to bet my dollars on it.
This is the last page and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks.
So is this the world? The world is just the same. Channel 1 loves me though.
Alright mate, welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Click on it now.
Click.
Over on the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
In a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly news. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1. At 7 o'clock, it's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting
The quotation
race
game?
tonight as a team of nuclear physicists.
Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year.
This guy.
And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the 16 the fastest. Yeah. There's the advert. I'm gonna see. I'm going to play the drunk man section, and I'm going to see just how bad it was. What is this? What is happening here?
We've got it, you want it. You want it, we've got it, you want it. You pay us. You want it, we've got it, you want it. You want it, we've got it, you pay us.
Shut up! Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the last part. I wish I could. Is there a way to skip to an actual section? I'll be clicking around. Actually, do I want to see what this movie looked like? Let me actually. I'm actually curious. You know what? It's gonna make me play this game a lot slower, but I kind of do want to see some of the segments. You know?
Exciting stuff.
Because I'm not paying attention. Like, when you're doing this in real life, when you're, like, making a news broadcast especially, like, you're not paying attention to what's being played really most of the time. I mean, obviously that makes sense, but, like, you're not gonna catch the shit.
I don't understand it.
Exactly. This is slow run percent. Dude, all of my playthroughs are slow run percent. Dude, this music to this. Think of Carol.
You, Miss Flanagan.
I did it for you, baby. All for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
We're gonna change the world, do you remember? If only I listened to you.
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor.
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
You need to see this.
No, it's all too late.
Look at this!
The virus. The sterility. This formula. This formula.
Oh, is that when I fucked up the the frequency thing? The frequency thing scares me the most. I don't know. That gives me high anxiety.
We should.
The medicated. That looks like shit.
Collection. My Salad Weekly.
What was that one thing?
We'll send you an authentic, ethically sourced ingredient to add to your salad.
So, okay. It's like a pepper of some sort. God damn it.
Thank you all for coming, and, well...
Okay, this is kind of what I wanted to see, because also, again, not an idiot. Plus, you look at the front page of the Steam page, and it basically, it makes it seem like the political and world thing is, like, the main focus of the story, so...
I start?
Go for it, Pat.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern trick they had against us, but you...
Excellent.
people, you saw right through their...
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's...
Memorably put. But to be honest,
Yeah, okay, I hung a
way
bit long
into
there.
Celebrating. Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well.
Could have maybe had a
When the
reaction
country is
there.
Suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate.
Why is the video stuttering like that occasionally? Is that something I
We
did?
used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act.
Or is that just the game being
Working
weird?
with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country.
It's like
who
whenever I
works
switch
for the
camera
money.
shots, like
You know the sort. Probably you rather you don't. Because the
Like,
likes
what
of
is that?
You, and you don't. Because the oh, the sort. Probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their
Weird.
gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Their ping is too high.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals.
Like, what the fuck is that?
To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of
So
us
strange.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shit. So to you posh
the people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs, the people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been, in the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again, just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your
I don't
time.
feel like pissed is a bad word. You're just saying we should get drunk.
Interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies.
Alright. Alright.
Right, click on rushes and let's have a look at those. Right, this is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show.
Oh, that's really cool.
And give it a go. And when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. It's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Yeah, Megan's pretty pissed off too.
I'm not surprised. The bloke with no democracy, he cut his corners.
Yeah, but he's hot.
It's a British bad word. I mean, I know what it means and stuff, but
I'm not surprised. The bloke with no
seems silly.
democracy, he cut his corners.
Yeah, but he's hot though.
I suppose so. When you're oxygen too.
10 seconds, everybody. Your fragility is leaking. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Am I gonna end up liking this anger guy?
But first, the votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the popular vote, is the biggest.
We are slowly loading.
Apparently, he's been drinking since lunchtime.
Christ, he's a liability at the best of times.
I know. God help whoever has to bleep this. 10 seconds, everybody.
It was me.
I mean, a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address. Have I nearly hit the source this one? It's very green.
I was actually surprised. Well, not surprised, but this game is like beefy, file size wise. Like I downloaded it earlier today, or maybe yesterday, and I was like, oh, I'm surprised how big it is, for just what I thought this game was. But then I also had to consider, like, oh, this is, like, a lot of video. Like, this is a lot of raw, like, straight up video footage. So.
No, party, team spirit, all that bollocks.
Swearing.
Okay. I think I'm good. And then I assume this is just the adverts. Can I can see the adverts that I didn't use.
Where can you get warm, sandy beaches, clear waters, and fine dining? Well, we're not sure, but here in St Bumley on the Taint, we've got a big hill and the bus comes twice daily. Visit
On the Taint. Alright, cool. Want to see behind the scenes? Check out our free documentary on Steam. Oh. Oh. Oh shit, day 1. Or 2. Or 3. An unexpected form. Wait, what is this? You arrive home to find post on the mat. Like mail. Most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you and you open it. Current wealth, broke ass poor. I was not expecting something like this. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. Interesting. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston, 14, and Susie Winston, 19. Oh, I'm like on the older side. Well, you muse. At least they got the basics, right? The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would... Okay, here's the thing. Do I play exactly how I would play? Like, do I answer this exactly how I would answer? Upon starting a new job, I would... ease myself in and orientate myself with my new workplace. Question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would... A colleague in a different... So it's not like a friend. It's like a... Confided in you that you've been taking home confidential information. Well, I'm not a snitch. You know. Promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone. Honestly, let's go with this. This maybe is a bit too much. But I would either probably recommend... I'd be like, hey, this is up to you to, like, if you want to... Or is it a different colleague? Well, promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone. It's going to be one of these. I'm not going to directly involve myself with it. I'm going to go... Yeah, I'm not a snitch, let's be honest. Okay, question 3. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would place new targets significantly higher than the previous ones. An entire department was fired today. Leave work early and head to the pub to chat about the changes. I would honestly leave work on time. Fuck that. Question 4. It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day with your friends and family. Are washing your hair that day. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. I'm gonna go if I'm free, but wouldn't mind missing it, honestly. Question 5. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you Refuse to attend, focus on issues and challenges you face while working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. List your achievements, all the good memories you have of working there. Honesty. Question 6. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, doing things like listen to music or making models, attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in, encourage and support your children with their hobbies, play in your local sports team. Choose that first one. Your ideal holiday getaway should be... Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges. Romantic structure out to any theme park person. No. Romantic getaway with your partner in a tropical island paradise. Somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges surrounded by natural beauty. Either the first or fourth. I'm gonna go first. Damn, how many questions, dude? It is most important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, equal. It is most important that the government keeps people... Wow. I get what equal means, but it sounds very... I don't like what safe sounds like. This is tough. I want to go with free or equal. I'm going with free. You know what? Fuck it. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable, and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. Signed, Austin, bubmanXIV, all in lower caps, Burma. Day 6, a family matter. Oh my god. I'm not expecting all this dialogue choices and shit. Day 6, it's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. Print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. Knock on the window brings you back to reality. That's scary. I'm scared. Is this a spooky game? There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers, but I need a favor and you're the only one I can ask. I don't know what that voice is. I'm gonna say, are you okay? Should I go get Sam? No need to worry, Sam. It's you I came to see. I just need 2 minutes. You've heard about the Assets and Wealth Act? Question mark. I literally work in news, Chris. Chris fist bangs the table. It's total bullshit. They're taking whatever they want, distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. Can't believe they're actually getting away with it. Madness, which is why I need your help. What exactly is it you need? It's basically family. I can't be so judgmental to begin with. Chris's eyes seem to be resting comfortably on the floor tiles. Look, there's a lot to ask for, but you need to borrow your passport. My passport? What for? Or my passport? I can't give you that. It's illegal. I'm gonna say I can't give you that. It's illegal. They've taken mine in half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so... Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. Okay, so is he trying to avoid, like, money being... his own money being redistributed? Like, I can't tell if he's, like, just greedy, or if he's just, like... Surely there's another way. It can't be that serious. Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. Treat your children like they were my own. Your family. Does that mean nothing to you? Oh, this is tough, dude. I'm gonna say it's against the law. I can't help you with this. Fine, I'll solve this myself, Chris spits. So much for family loyalty, eh? The thing is, he's trying to be sneaky. Like, he doesn't even want to get his own actual blood involved, so... Something seems off. Grabbing the neon fluorescent suitcase, Chris disappears in the night. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The peeling face now seems to bore into you. The knot in your stomach tightens. So choose my own adventure. Quick question. Obviously you had played this, if you're still here. Former Prime Minister called the election after a sex scandal led to calls for his resignation. So that's what I'm trying to say, though. Is he... Can I pause? Yes. Is he the 1% then? Is he like... Is the brother being like, oh, I don't want my money to be touched? Okay, what I was actually going to ask, though, is... I know this game is split into chapters. Does the game let me know when I've finished, like, the first chapter? Which I know is, like, I think, if I understood correctly, is, like, several hours in, but I'm just curious. I would assume so, if it's broken into chapters. I would assume that's the case. Oh, shit. Yeah.
First of all, let's get the power on. Come on, mate, on your left, the plugs and stuff. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
Are we good?
Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Should we play Is This Toy Safe? What is this? Remington's Fist must have toy for your child this Christmas. Well, if the sticky note was on it, I gotta have it in there. I'll put it in the B slot. Advanced Go-Getters. Alan James, crazy. Let's have more of him. And what is this? Elegant new skin cream with a porky little twist. Sure, get in there.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice.
What? I'm confused.
Say one more thing, mate.
I didn't pay attention.
Show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully. And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon.
10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
I'm scared.
Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guess if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old.
So I gotta like make choices.
Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honors.
I'm scared.
Immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favorably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snuggleheart. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety.
Well, good thing we got that advert coming.
Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford have today set off
Nice names.
Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face,
Why would I pick the
pair
feuding
stated,
picture?
"We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being
I don't like puke on my
Sports Personality of
broadcast.
the Year last week, as reported by this very program. Johnny is seen here with socialite and performance artiste Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show
Lamore.
Inside My Snatch has kept her firmly in the public eye. Could romance be on the cards for these two budding A-listers? And grievous bodily charm. With advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night, could this be exactly
I don't
the
like
right
this
time
picture.
for Advance's new approach?
But I also don't like cops,
A
so.
mega move with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh shit. Extend.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think
Of course she
Advance
doesn't.
realise that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd, ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the world will respond to this new approach?
That's good.
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy,
Oh shit,
is that
fuck!
these are the same people.
I'm sorry.
Maybe they've rebranded.
I'm sorry,
Maybe
boss.
they're a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
I don't think Bollocks.
For a start, they
Nah, I say Bollocks all the time.
You say mobilize, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book,
I always do the wide shot when he pulls out this book. It's funny.
Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them, then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Damn.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
What is that?
Actually, fuck it, I don't care. I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune, though. All right, mate, see you later. Bye.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said I put a word in, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. Little Jakey's going to the big fat culture with water.
If that sticks, I'll destroy you.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem.
Greg?
We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy.
Oh
It's
my
a
god, I'm
nationwide.
fucking...
Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
Shit is happening!
The affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand.
What is happening?
Much of a burden
Jesus!
to there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different
Pandemonium.
perspective on our nation's crimes. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy.
Not again, this shit.
Days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
Fuck off.
And to what do you attribute this
off.
decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, your bloody gimps escaped. Delia? Delia,
Did I get
give me a
that?
little help, please, dear?
Did I beep that? I didn't hear the beep. Oh, it's because I turned this down. Oh, I turned this down. I didn't.
Just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants
But I did
who
get
are
it, I think.
responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use little...
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Hold on just a moment.
This is why people shouldn't be working from home.
Do naughty, naughty, naughty boy.
No more working from home.
I'm not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty! You beast cut!
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes...
I don't know what to do.
No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted,
Madness.
it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a SWAT. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can
I forgot to
imagine.
switch back, but...
And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party.
This short little beep needed.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that
Beep.
party
Tit.
as soon as possible.
Beep.
First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Sopen!
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris. Little
Oi,
Chris,
oi.
And Vampire Chris.
I'm a big fan of Vampire Chris.
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. Just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this guy?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, let's believe that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, you were literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around life. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
The problem is, like, is this a fun game to watch me stream? Because I can't, like, talk during this thing. I'm fucking locked in. I'm fucking focused. I've got, like, eagle eye vision. I'm just trying to monitor a million things at once, and I'm immediately taken back to, like, fucking putting on fucking morning shows at, like, Texas State and stuff. Like, Jesus.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music.
You told me to do face cam? Okay, I considered it, right? To be 100% honest, always consider face cam for any new series I start. But I quickly was like, you know what? It's not needed. It's fine. I'll be okay. I'll be all right. Everyone will be okay.
If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the vision mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last
What is
tip.
he telling me?
When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might
I'll figure it out.
Well, where is it? In this dressing room? Probably is head against the wall.
Looks right, I've got this.
I'm sure he's on his way.
So we got a music performance here.
This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody. We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5.
I gotcha. Thanks for the message.
3.
I love the heads up.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
Oh, they were changing the camera.
We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she
Ah!
was laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra.
Don't beef at me, game.
Maths is really important. Oh, thanks, Steve. Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful
The audience really likes her.
Our audiences, and they touch us right back.
The audience likes her.
With a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like...
Okay, so I hate to interrupt here, but I think I don't know if the game is actually trying to get this deep on me, but camera 3 here is trying to have a tighter shot of like 2 or 3 or like 2 people at a time, and so it's moving around a lot, and it's a little more difficult because we can't usually, if you're this person, you're like being the technical director. A lot of times, sometimes you would have like the actual director like telling you like, or telling these people which shots to move, and you'd be able to hear how they're trying to like frame certain people. So I assume, if I give credit to the game, it's trying to teach us like, hey, there's gonna be a free moving camera, and you don't want to switch to that shot and be on that shot when it is moving, selecting a new target. But damn, is it not hard? Oh shit, fuck. Okay, here I go, back in.
All of us. It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Put it in, coach. Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny, because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political.
I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner?
Oh, this is good.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father. Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake!
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But
Cameron sucks.
I can't fight all three of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
What is Cameron doing? Cameron has the fucking... Cameron has the clothes in the shot.
Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you.
Oh, I see what's happening.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your crew lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum, and for dinner he had to wait. Oh, where's my dinner?
It's not ready!
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if you work as a team.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
That was hard.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines.
I'm in
from
C,
across the
right?
country.
Let's see, yeah.
My name's Jeremy Dalton. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant!
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I think I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Telethon unlocked in the extras.
New Jus de Cochon will revitalize the appearance of the strength of your face's skin. 41% of women we surveyed said they loved their visible flakes. And
I love the
7
flakes.
dentists would recommend it. Jus de Cochon, because we said so.
Jujicon. Hey, segment A+, I'm gonna fucking take it, you know? We always finish the broadcast strong. Alright, we start a little rough, and then we finish strong. Let them leave on a good note, you know? Some rude words were broadcast, an interference-free show, an exceedingly poor edit. Cool. Exceedingly poor always sounds a bit too dramatic. I'm gonna be honest. I've received my full wages, current wealth, broke as poor still. Shares. Oh, the shares are up across the board. Oh my god. Let's see. Channel 1 still loves me. They're doing great. Government, great. Okay, I don't think I need to watch. I mean, the music, the song was great. The acting in this game is really good. This is top-notch acting. It's very good. I like what this game is bringing to the table. Share prices are affected by my advert choices. Yes. It's awfully nice. Ya-da-da. Elvis is yelling at me and I'm shocked. And here's a wide shot. Here we go. Alright, fast forward some days. 15. Oh, late nights. Always. You arrive home after another long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. Chris, the brother? You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Sam's gone to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wait up. Underlined twice. So this is your fault now, is it? You silkily press play on the cheap horror film you are going to watch together. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid. Always makes the two of you laugh. It's not the same without Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally. Just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you in a way only a child can, pleading, but somehow defiant. Fuck it. You let him go as long as he promises to be home by 11. Sure. Clearly surprised, he practically races out the door. You doze in front of the movie, waiting up for his return. I'm sure he's gonna die or something. You start awake at the sound of TV static. It's gone midnight and there's no sign of Charlie or Sam. Love it. Nope. No, I gave him a chance, and it's past the time I gave him, so I have to... School night, and he promised, so you go over there and march him home. Arriving at the friend's house, you find your son, who miraculously notices the time when he sees you. He may think you were born yesterday, but at least he apologizes. That's something. You recognize that cheeky, mischievous look. You can't help but let him be off this time. Or let him off this time. Oh, we are going forward. We are in it. We are about 7 weeks into the job, it seems. A tight Christmas. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now, your dad's place. It's been a tense afternoon. Everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your passport. It's a big change for Sam. 2 siblings used to be inseparable. Oh boy. It's a big change for Sam. The 2 siblings used to be so inseparable. Interesting. Christmas is usually a nice time of year. I'm still broke-ass poor. What the hell? The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. Grandma, are you having a... Save us, Grandma. Are you having a nice Christmas? Your mother stares vacantly at you, confused. She comes back to herself with the start of recognition. Yes, thank you, Alex. It's lovely. She murmurs. It's been happening more and more lately. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's going to make me sad. The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. I'm just going to stay silent. Chris knocks back a 4th glass of wine, a little too violently. See, Sam? Can't even look at me in the eyes after what happened. Your daughter looks up, confused. What do you mean? What happened? She asks quietly. You brace yourself. Oh boy. Sam tries to interject. Let's not get into it now. But Chris continues forcefully. No, I think she should hear it. Well, Susie, Alex here. Thank you, Chris. That's enough. Chris turns away from you, taking some frustrations out on a cheap cut of roast chicken. Your daughter, Susie, seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not going to like this, am I? You joke. Susie rolls her eyes. You know, me and my friends are planning to go traveling this year? Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you would help me with the money. She's interrupted by Chris, who makes a derisive snort. Wouldn't hold your breath, Suze. Not known for your generosity, are you, Alex? Ignoring Chris, you smile at your daughter. De-escalate the situation. We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures, Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know money is really tight now that Grandma's staying here. We just don't have that kind of money, Suze. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her. This is why I don't have kids right now. This is why I only watch out for myself. Other people stress me out. Fuck, dude. Fuck. God, fuck. Alright, fine. We'll find a way to make it work. Sam interrupts. Sorry, were you just going to consult me on this, or are you going to just carry on pretending I don't exist? You feel your cheeks flush red and turn away so Chris can't see. You know you haven't been the most attentive lately, but this rebuke still seems harsh. Sam exhales and seems to brighten. But luckily for someone, I agree. It's a great opportunity and I'm sure we can find the money somewhere. Current wealth, what is money? That's very good. Sam isn't looking at you. Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as you start to clear the plates in silence. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Merry fucking Christmas. This game's stressing me out already. We're an hour and a half in. Welcome Windfall. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated post. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm their receipt and validation for the new assets and wealth redemption scheme. Hopefully this will make the last month of arguments with Sam worth it. As such, it is my pleasure to enclose a check which we hope you will see as a symbol not only of our gratitude to you, but of our unwavering commitment to create a society free of inequity. The throbbing of your flesh, speed-induced paper cut, is the only reason you can believe you're awake. A check. A sizable one at that. Chris was right. Advance really are redistributing wealth. We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forwards. Together. Julius Salisbury and Peter Clement. The weight of the financial burdens lessened slightly. It's bliss. Man, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Nice. Okay. 72. A long weekend. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages, finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives you the battle, and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. Gives up the battle. I know how to read. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman, calling to inform you that you'll be required to work this weekend. Your heart sinks. Oh, we're comfortable now. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance, and then fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Oh, God. Sam comes downstairs brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Ugh. I don't know. Fuck. I am so fucking stressed right now on a Friday. Fuck it. Ignore the message. You need the weekend. Go. Message deleted. What was that? Comes a voice from behind you. Nothing important, you reply as you put on your coat, adrenaline coursing through your body. Grabbing Sam round the waist, you practically slam the front door. Here's the thing. I was told, you know, it's my weekend. I have it off. It's not my fault that the company I work for is like, oh shit, we really need you. If I'm busy, if I wasn't busy, then sure, I come into work. I take one for the team, right? But if I already have plans, fuck coming into work unexpectedly like that. That's not how this works. That's not how life works, alright? It's not how it works, dude. Grabbing Sam around the waist, you practically slam the front door. You might as well enjoy your time off. You're going to pay for it on Monday. Yep. Yeah. Monday. An unwelcome return. Great. I love it. When you get to work Monday morning, you get some sour looks from your exhausted colleagues. A note sits waiting for you. The immaculate script is blood red. I am very disappointed, Winston. Was it worth it? Oh, we're gonna get like docked pay or something, aren't we? I'm gonna get fired, aren't I? Permission slip. Wow, not worrying every day. Dude, I am surprised that I did not expect like this narrative, like choose dialogue choices thing. So like I thought any like story direction was only gonna come from what you put on the broadcast. Like I didn't even know these were a thing. Interesting. Day 98 permission slip. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the advanced go-getters today. Forwards together. Doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs a flyer from you and thrusts a form into your hand. So I can walk there straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us at home after. So you don't have to do anything. This sounds sketchy as hell. Sounds sketchy as hell. But also, sometimes your kids need to learn. If they are so insistent about wanting to join sketchy things, he sounds eager to go. You signed the permission slip for your son to join the Advanced Go-Getters. Who am I to stop him? He's got to learn. Your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to see him so passionate about becoming an active part of the community. This can only be a good thing, or not. Or it can be a bad thing. Day 100, day 101, a free ticket. Alan James. Let's see here. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, brandishing 2 tickets. You see the title in bold letters. Alan James is right, in front of you. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Shall we go? Free tickets are free tickets. He's a character, will be hilarious, or I don't think so. Free tickets, honestly. Let's go. The show is entertaining, but much less funny than you thought. He's a powerful public speaker, and something about it sticks in your mind. Lying in bed that night, wide awake, long after Sam's breathing turns heavy, it hits you. It was the crowd. Not laughing, but roaring. A profitable partnership. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find the Post sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it is the usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar Advance logo and urgent respond immediately, plastered on the front in a correspondingly urgent red font, grabbed your attention. Best to get it over with. Dear Winston residents, this letter to inform you that the Advanced government has taken another step towards our fight for equality by nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country. Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. Don't remember this being in the manifesto. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions, chosen by Advance for a consistent high performance of financial security. Let me read that again. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions chosen by Advance. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. Eye of the Beholder, Neil's Deals Limited, or Pleasure Court. You can't say pleasure without leisure. Oh, this is tricky. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or couture. I'm gonna just choose Pleasure Court. That's fine. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. You'll receive a report from your partnerships in 3 to 6 working months. Seems even Advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. The future of this nation is in partnership. Forwards, together. Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Just how much influence could you have? Da-na-na-na! Da-na-na-na! I assume I'm getting a broadcast day here now. Okay. I'm gonna, once it flips screens, I'm gonna take just a really quick break. I need to go to the restroom and get a drink and stuff. So I will be, once I can hit escape to pause, I will be The Tempest 153. I'll be right back. Sorry, give me just a couple minutes here. Alright, I'm back. Let me see. Weird stuff going on. Okay, let's see this. Do the telethon first. Take 16 broadcast 2 and 3. Just need to quit to the main menu and click the extras. Do I trust you to lead me down the right path? Does the game just autosave? So when I get any kind of thing that's like, hey, here's a thing you unlock, should I immediately try doing it? Then? Is that what I'm doing? What is this challenge room? What is going on? What is happening? Challenge. Oh, I muted myself, didn't I? Whoops. Sorry, I muted because I was like, I had like a couple burps, and then I thought I clicked on mute. Oh, sorry. So all I was saying was I read this, and then I was like, oh, okay. Also, I said like, oh, I don't remember exactly when I muted myself, but I was like, I understood these challenges are not what you were telling me to do, but... Oh, what is this? Look at this. Some trophies. Trophies. And then I said something, I made some joke like, video's not working, oh, my videos keep buffering or weirdly stuttering or something. Play the telethon in credits. Sure, why not? I'm scared. Remap your controls to customize your workstation. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. What is this? Is this a puppet? Oh, here we go. Day 56, the telethon. Why am I in a brick room? What the fuck?
Alex Winston, it's Bozeman here, your boss. It's come to my attention that you've replaced Dave in the control room, and your performance so far has been mostly adequate.
Thanks.
However, I'll need to observe myself to check you're up to snuff, and to that end, you'll now be mixing an old recorded broadcast to ensure you can do the job to my satisfaction. Don't worry. Other than the odd tear and jump in the footage due to age, it shouldn't require you to deal with anything new. Though do keep an eye on the censor. They had stricter sensibilities in those days. And of course, don't forget to load the adverts. Bozeman out.
Uh-oh. Jazz? Revolutionary cleaning for the women in your life. Woman in your life. What? Check power.
This is an absolute nightmare. Cameras are set. Who's going to tell Graham?
Breath of it. Ooh, cigarettes. Cigarette ads.
Well, you'll have to think of something. We'll go live in 10 seconds.
Great.
All right. I'll keep looking for someone. I guess we'll just have to wing it until then. Can you count us in?
Oh, this looks good.
Going live in 5.
Oh, yeah.
4.
Oh, yeah.
2, 1.
The fuck am I supposed to be looking at right now?
It's the St. Fanny's Hospital.
What the hell?
For dying children. And please welcome your host. It's the Dreamboat, Graham Bannon.
Hello, it only is. Hello, it's Mr. Bannon. Got one of them. Got one of them. Good night.
Jesus fucking Christ.
If
if you won't be my lady, then
Oh, he's singing.
babies. No, don't give me a maybe, no. I know what women are like.
You're not on the beach.
You know what? Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be. Sorry, stop the music.
I know I'm not on the beach. Shut up.
I know I'm supposed to be starting the show, but I can't help but notice. I mean, where's the audience? I mean, who are you? I mean, this is an absolute nightmare, isn't it? Really? I mean, we are live.
This is just a shit show.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first annual St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. I'm your host, Graham Bannon, and it is an absolute pleasure to be here. We are here tonight, as we may be aware, for one very important cause, and that is, of course, little Sally Button. Little Sally Button has a life-threatening condition, and she will die tonight, unless we can raise enough funds to cure her of her.
I missed the sweeping shot there.
I should learn that. Studio hypo. Poo. I don't know how to say that word, but what I do know is it's a long
The
word.
disaster.
Bad disease. Ladies and gentlemen,
It's not my
we need
fault,
to
though.
raise 20 grand tonight, and we can't do it without your help. And how can I help? You're screaming at home. Well, don't scream, and I'll tell you. We're taking donations starting right now. But let's beat feet and head over to the blowers. The phones, not the girls.
Look at that. Stop beeping at me. I don't want to hear it.
Hello, ladies.
Good evening, Graham.
Tell you something, ladies. Those are some classy chassis, if you don't mind me saying so. All right. So girls, would one of you kitty cats please let the viewers at home know exactly why you're here this evening?
Yes, sir. Us kitty cats will be taking calls from across the country to raise money for this little girl. If you would like to donate, no matter how large or small, please ring now.
I'll tell you, I'll be giving you a ring later. An engagement ring if you play your cards right. Now that was a zinger. If I do a zing, I play the sound. Yeah, that's it. I'll check in with you later. It's time to have a look at how much
This
money
is
we're
so
starting
bad.
with tonight. Using state-of-the-art technology that we can track up to the second exactly how much money's been raised from your donation.
Oh, I'm sure that'll stay accurate. I'm sure it'll stay accurate.
Look at how much we're starting off with tonight.
Drum roll. Come off that.
Okay, looks like we're not starting off with any money tonight. It's a bit strange. I'm surprised they didn't put something in just to show, really, but perhaps it's a little unclear of how you donate still. How about I cut the gas and show you what's what, Daddy-O's? Give me the thing. Okay, so I'll pretend to be you at home. This is role play. You really can do this in real life from your sofa or couch. It's ringing. So, hello, who am I speaking to, please?
Hello, you're speaking to Barbara at the phone desk.
Hello, Barbara at the phone desk. You have a beautiful voice. Okay. I'd like to donate a tenner, please.
I'm finding it hard to hear you. Your phone doesn't actually work. You're going to have to be louder.
I'd like to donate a tenner, please.
Thank you, sir. What a generous donation. May I ask who's calling?
You don't have to do that, do you? You know who's calling, don't you? It's Graham Bannon.
And how do you spell Bannon?
Don't say that. People would know how to say my name. There we go. And so if I'm correct, there should be 10 on it now. Look at that.
Wow, look at that technology.
So only 19,990.
Technology.
Bannon breeze. That was a zinger. Yeah.
Yep. Bang out.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a rundown of the jam-packed acts we have lined
Bang.
up on this jam-packed lineup on this jam-packed evening. Who wrote that? Too many things packed in jam. Starting off tonight, we have the incredible Raj and Rishik. Following that, we have an amazing acrobat who will do jumps all over the stage and stuff. And then finally, we'll have the lovely legs contest to end Act 1, which I'm rather looking forward to myself, ladies.
Uh-oh.
Then, starting Act 2, we're going to have a magician who will do all magic and that. Then we're going to have a fire-breathing man who will be breathing fire. And then ending Act 2, we're going to have a daredevil who will dive into a bucket of water. All right. Then going into Act 3, we're going to have the unicyclist act. Then following that...
Damn it, I missed the unicycle movement.
And then finally, the grand finale. Now, for the grand finale,
Oh,
we asked
shit.
little Sally Button what she wanted more
Damn
than
it, the
anything
fucking
else in the world.
footage.
And she had a very simple reply. I'd like a dancing chimpanzee, please, Graham. So, ladies and gentlemen, we managed to source a dancing chimpanzee for the finale of this show. How does that sound? There's no one here, is there? Okay, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce our first act of the evening. He's come all the way from this event. Let's just say he might have brought a little friend along with him. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage is the incredible Raj and Rishik.
What cameras are coming in? What cameras are coming in? None? Great. Love it.
It is Raj and Rishik. To the stage.
Come on.
I mean, this is a nightmare. I mean, what is going on? I mean, this isn't working, is it? I mean, is there anyone around here who knows that you... Come here. What is going on? Do you know what I'm saying at all? Why is he here? Come here. This is unbelievable.
Hello, Mr. Bannon.
Hello, yes, come here. Are you the producer, are you?
No, I'm nobody, me. I just help the fellas unload the cameras.
Right,
from the van.
fantastic, great story. Do you know where the producer is?
That's the problem.
Get on with it, come on.
Well, it turns out, you know, the roads around the capital are shut down because...
Yeah.
Well, it turns out the producer, the director, most of the acts and also all of the audience are on the same bus heading in, and now they're stuck somewhere near Jamstable.
Are you seriously telling me there's no one else around here who can sort this mess out?
He's pretty good at organising.
No, well, no, obviously not. That's not going to work, is it? Look, you're the producer now. Well done, that's great, big promotion for you. Now, what you need to do is go away and find me a version of all the acts I've just promised the people at home.
That's not really my thing, Governor.
Well, do you know what? It is your thing now, Governor, right? Or a child drops down dead. So off you go do that, quick smart.
All right, you can count on me.
Okay, very good. Go away. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the first act of the evening.
It's
He's
fucked
come all
up.
the way- I've read that. Don't repeat the same stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, they're not here, are they?
No, they are here.
Well, why didn't they come out the first? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Raj and Rishik.
What shot has them coming in? Raj and Rashid, come on.
Hello everyone, my name is Raj and you might be asking where is Rishik? So here he is. What's your name? Rishik? And what do you do? I am working in banking. That's interesting. No, it isn't. Okay, you have anything else to say? No? Thank you for your honesty.
Have you finished?
Am I finished? Yes, I'm finished.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Raj and Rishik played the sound.
That's it.
We don't have anyone here.
It's pretty fucking good.
Okay. Well, fantastic, I think. So, well done, Raj. So, I know a little birdie told me you travelled in all the way from just for this event.
No, we cycled here. Rishik was cycling and I was sitting in the basket.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, now they laugh. Great joke.
He's killing it.
Is he a good cyclist, is he, Rishik?
Why are you asking me? You can ask him.
I'll ask him. Okay, that's setting something up. Okay, Rishik, are you a good cyclist, mate?
Why are you talking to him? He's only puppet.
Don't set a joke up with that if you're not going to follow it through. That ruins it, doesn't it?
You farted. Graham farted.
I didn't fart. He made the sound out of his mouth. Stop doing that. Okay? Yes, you should be disappointed. Get off the stage.
Farted is a bad word. Confirmed. Don't say it. Don't say farted.
What a load of crap. We've had two. I didn't fart.
Acrobat's not here.
Great.
But I've got an alternative.
Okay.
His name's James.
Sounds good.
He's not an acrobat.
Sounds good to me. Bring it on. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going to happen now, but please welcome to the stage, it's the incredible. It is James.
Give me a tight shot.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
I was just walking past the theatre when that guy came up to me and said, "Hello, we've got the perfect job for you. All you have to do is stand on stage, we'll pay you." Something like that.
Tell you what, I'll level with you here, James. We were expecting an acrobatic act now.
Oh. Right. Damn.
Yes, damn indeed, damn indeed. Tell me, James, can you do acrobatics by any chance?
No, I can't. No, I haven't since school.
That'll be fine. You remember a lot from school. Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, this acrobat James will now perform for you a series of double backflips.
There's no way I can do that.
Oh, well, do some cartwheels.
I'm not going to do any cartwheels.
But here's a job for you instead. Sweeping up the corpse of a dead girl. Start the music,
Damn.
please. Come on. And that's the act. Absolutely marvellous. Sort this out. Where is it? Sort that out. Absolutely marvellous. Well done there. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of James in the future. Good job there. Well done. That really worked out well. Worked out a treat. Yes, get off the stage. Two absolutely marvellous acts this evening.
Oh, they've been excellent acts.
Look at what impact that's made on the old fundraiser. So, drum roll, please.
$1, come on. Nice.
Okay, looks like we still haven't made any money at all. That's a bit surprising. Perhaps I'll check in with the bombshells to find out exactly what's going. What are you doing there? Get out, sling your hook. Go on, go. You're upsetting the girls. Ladies. I was expecting a little money in the old pot by now, ladies. Have the callers not been particularly generous so far?
We haven't had any callers so far.
Are you serious? How dare you? How dare you? A child is quite literally dying somewhere out there, and you're too lazy to get up off your asses, go over to those phones we have, turn the dials, and pledge money to save her life. You greedy bastards.
Sorry, Graham. Just found out the phone lines haven't been connected yet.
All right.
Yeah, Young forgot to do it.
Who's Young? Oh, that idiot, right.
Come on, Young. Got just a job for you. I'll give him an hand. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I can offer only my greatest apologies. My outburst just now was directed at you, when it should, of course, have been directed at Young. Please accept those apologies. Now it's time for the Lovely Legs contest. What better way to end tonight's programme, the first part of tonight's programme, than with a display of beauty and talent? So for your viewing pleasure, these 10 out of 10s will be modelling the latest in fashionable swimwear.
Graham?
Not now, love. I'm speaking to camera.
Graham, Donna's not here.
So what?
Well, we need 4 of us for the routine, so let's...
We'll do the routine with 3 of you.
Do it with 3.
Well...
Fast searching. Fast, quick, switching.
Well, he was watching us rehearse earlier.
Oh, was he? That's very interesting.
Yeah, bring him in.
Little pervert. Tell you what, slap a costume on and stick him at the back. That'll teach him. He doesn't know what's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was told...
Oh, God.
Great, sit down and take calls.
Ah!
When I was told that I'd be judging the best legs out of a group of young, attractive women, I said, where do I sign? Well, I did sign, and that time is now. The time to look at women and judge them. Ladies and gentlemen, the first lovely lady to the stage is Barbara. Now, Barbara plays for a local women's amateur football team.
Nice.
So she can quite often be seen getting down and dirty.
I think that I should probably keep it on her,
I
right?
think it's fair to say this girl has seen more than her fair share of tackles. Linda's up next. Linda is an avid gardener, and she can quite often be seen on a balmy summer's evening, tending to her petunias and trimming a bush.
How rude.
Deborah's a socialite, and Deborah likes nothing more than a nice night in the pub with the girls, gluggity glug glug glug. But I'll tell you, forget the pub. Nice legs, love. What time do they open? just a bit of fun.
I'm not even putting him on screen.
Finally, we have Donna. I mean, Yon, who's taking over for Donna. Now,
Rocket.
Yeah, that's really unpleasant, that, isn't it? I wish I hadn't suggested it now. He hasn't shaved. I mean, he knows the routine, but doesn't look very good, does it? Oh, Christ. Okay. Don, I mean, Yong is quite. I mean, this is appalling, isn't it? Can we do this? I think we have to stop the music. Actually, I don't think I can let this go on. To be honest, it's quite unpleasant. Why is he still doing that? Stop him dancing!
Yeah.
Why is he still doing that? Stop him dancing! I'm angry now. He's made all of you look bad, hasn't he? Look at him. He's pleased with himself, it looks like to me. He makes all of you look bad when he's standing there looking like that, doesn't he? Absolutely pointless. I'll tell you what else. It's pointless anyway, because obviously Deborah's got the best legs. Knew that going in. Do you know what? Just take him off the stage. I'm angry. I'll tell you, if there was an audience, they'd be a-booing you, Yong. They'd be a-booing. And that seems to me like the perfect place to end Act 1 on a bit of a high. So I'll tell you what, grab a drink, sit back, enjoy the adverts, and we'll see you after this. What are you doing?
I am setting up for the Act 2.
I haven't finished talking. After the adverts, I'll see you back then.
Okay, 1 minute back.
Nice. Nice.
Just do exactly what I do and wait for the big fat check to come in.
I hear that.
But what's this? Susan,
Hey, I'll take an A. I'll take an A. It was a little rough.
you dozy tart.
I've had enough. I've been trying to clean up this chicken grease all day with my usual brand of cleaning product, but it just won't come off.
Oh dear, here comes your husband. I hope you've thought of something. Honey, I'm home. That chicken looks delicious. And this chicken looks even nicer. Oh yes, and I forgot to mention, her husband is me, Dick Johnson. Lucky lady. What's with all this grease? This surface is filthy.
I'm sorry, darling. I've tried every cleaning product available, but I just can't solve these stubborn stains.
Oh, the
You haven't
stains.
looked hard enough. Because there's new jazz. Jazz is proven by
Use the
science to
jazz.
clean all of a surface, up to 100% clean. Look at the way it cuts through this grease.
This is actually really good. This extra is very good.
All right, just add on. That'll kick it off. That's my wage, but poor little girl, she deserves better than this. All right, thank you. We're back in 10.
All right, what camera am I gonna want? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Going live in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. It's bump, 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 bump. You want me to go this crazy game? I'm just snapping along like a fucking madman right now. I'm just fucking. This is madness. I'm just swapping like a fucking madman right now. There's.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some funny
Crazy. Crazy game.
dying children. It's nice to be back. As a reminder, little Sally Button is still dying.
Help Sally.
Donations she may yet live. Let's have a little look about how much money has been raised while the adverts have been playing. That's brilliant. We've made 100 goals. That's amazing.
Yes, very good.
And who do we have to thank her for these donations?
One very generous donor, actually.
Fantastic. Well, tell me their names so I can thank them live on national television.
I don't actually know his name.
It's annoying. Thought we told you to take the names when you answer the phones.
It wasn't over the phone. It was
him, the guy, the new producer, he gave the money.
Right. So we haven't had any calls. The phones still aren't working.
No, the phones are working. And we have had a few calls, but none of them wanted to donate. It was mainly complaints against you.
Got him.
Complaints against me.
Well, I think people think that you're a bit rude.
Fudge off! Sorry for that swear. Will you censor that if you want?
I did.
A bit rude? People think I'm a bit rude. I played that. After all I've done and continue to do, people think I'm like this. Has blown my mind. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, magic has always been rude. I'll give them rude. Here's the magic hat. Nightmare.
Give me a good magic show.
Hello everyone, I am the magician, the great bamboozle. For the third
Whoa.
magic trick, I will need two beautiful ladies assistant. And I will also need a volunteer from the audience. Oh, no one is here.
You know stupid, I know stupid, just go and do it.
Thank you, sir. In this trick, you will be sent to the another word, beautiful word. And for this magic trick to work, you need to go behind the sheet.
Do I have to do this?
Yes.
Do I have to do this?
Please pull the sheet up. Now I'm going to say the magic word. Alakazam, alakazum. And now you can drop the sheet for big reveal. He's not here, you can take the sheet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am not happy. I'm not happy at all. I don't know if it's clear what happened there. I think it is. That's Raj.
I'm not Rose, I'm the great bamboozle.
Right, well that's not true, is it?
Lots of surprises, lots of action in
Get off the
magic.
stage. Get off the stage right now. Don't play that sound! And then finally, what I and dying child Sally Button have been waiting for, it's the chimp dancing finale.
Sorry, Graham, sorry. I don't think we should say there's going to be a chimpanzee that's stuck on another bus.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm only going to say this once, mate. If you don't manage to source a dancing chimpanzee, and it has to be a chimp, not an orangutan, for the end of this show, I am certain that the shock, disappointment and fear on that little girl's face will cause her to just die, like sometimes children do. And that'll be entirely your blimmin' fault.
Graham, of course I care about Susie Button, who you've been calling Sally Button, but I'm not a producer. I don't know the first thing about booking dancing chimpanzees. I can try my best.
That's it. That is as good as I will get a dancing chimpanzee, Graham. Now you're here, what can we expect next? I assume it'll be the fire-breathing man or something incredibly similar.
No, he's on the bus, but we've got something better.
What's that?
It's a group of teenagers from the Scritchford Dance Club.
Right, that doesn't sound better to me than a fire-breathing man, but I suppose it's the best we've got. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to stage. It's the dance. It's this.
Is this?
Hurry up.
Bring them on. Oh shit, music section. Here we go.
Mojo is just way off.
Shut up. Just madly just fucking fun. You just want me to fucking do it in time, I'll do it. I don't think this makes for a great broadcast, but fucking whatever. What do I know, dude? Not like I've done this before. Bump. Okay, bump. Okay, well, fuck it.
That's an edit Papa can dance to.
It's just like... Yep, doing that move, yep. Not a great shot. Sweeping shot, sweeping shot. Swivel your hips. Dancing man, swivel the shot. Big shot, all the hands in the motion. Ha, hoo, ah, ooh. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Wide shot again. Dancing, kicking feet. Yeah, get mid shot. Closer. Twisting the hips. And we get a wide shot and twisting the hips again. Ha! Hoop! That's a weird shot to end on. What the fuck am I doing?
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Really, really rather.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you what though, you little ankle biters, it is a weekday. Shouldn't you lot be in school?
Oh, get Ben.
I will not get Ben. I will not get Ben. Get out of here. I won't get Ben. I won't get out of here for anyone.
Whoops. I tried.
Drum roll, please.
Come on. Holy shit.
Carries on. Look at that. It's still going, but $5 grand. There's at least $5 grand. Girls, this is incredible.
Actually, we haven't made that amount yet. That 5's supposed to be a 2. I think he's made a mistake.
What do you mean he's made a mistake? Who's he's made a mistake? Who's moving that machine? Who's moving that machine?
5 and 2s look similar.
What? It's you! It's Young!
Don't get mad at Young.
I am so angry. I thought that this still moved. I thought that this was a brilliant, state-of-the-art machine. But it isn't. It's just Young, sitting behind this, moving those boxes. You should be ashamed of yourself. Good news though, we've now raised $2 grand for little Sally Button, so we're a tenth of the way to our target. Absolutely fantastic. So now we're heading towards the end of the second act. Stop talking. The end of the second act. I'm pretty sure James, the acrobat from earlier, will dive into that bucket of water now.
No, I won't fudging dive into that bucket of water.
Oh, fuck.
No,
I tried clicking and I went down below it.
and he told me that you said I shouldn't get
I missed the button.
Where's my money, Greg?
But I tried clicking.
Well, what's happened there is that he's lying.
He's not lying. That guy is the only one who gives a crap what is going to happen to that girl. You, Graham, are a drip.
How dare you? I'm trying to save a kid's life here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just learned backstage that half of the 20 grand being raised here tonight is going directly to Graham Bannon as a performance fee. What do you think of that, people at home? It's a fudging disgrace. I think, ladies and gentlemen, right now, live on stage, Graham should agree to donate his entire fee to Susie Button's family. How about it, Graham?
Yeah, Graham.
How much you actually care about Susie's life?
That's a difficult one. Now, of course, I care about the life of the child, but I'm also pretty sure that the viewers at home want the talent to get paid fairly for their work.
Actually, I have someone on the phone right now that says they don't want you to make any money.
So I'm hearing Graham's a dog, Graham's selfish, Graham's cruising for a bruising.
Yes, basically all my callers are saying Graham's a twat.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen, I have decided, off my own back, to half my fee. 5,000 for the dying child, and 5,000 for Graham Bannon.
nope, that's baloney. Graham, if you care and don't want people at home to think you're spineless, you'll give it all to Susie.
You know, Acrobat James, there comes a time in a man's life when he has to decide what sort of a man he wants to be.
Are you going to donate the money?
Yeah, I was just doing a speech about that. Yes.
Well done. So that should bring the tally up by 10,000. Plus, I'm happy to donate the fee they offered me of 150.
You offered 150 for falling on your arse.
So I make that to be 12,155. Young, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, great. Hold on, Young. Okay, well, thanks so much for that helpful contribution there, James. I assume you'll now be getting into some lycra and diving into that bucket.
No, I'm done. I'm going home. Thank you.
No, you're not. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. Someone grab him and put him in this bucket. We need someone to go in this bucket for the end of the act.
Yes, yeah. Found somebody. Yes, yeah.
This is a nightmare. Oh, here he is. Right, great. Okay, so now, let's do this. For your viewing pleasure, this knucklehead will now dive off of this ladder into this bucket of water. Come on. Off you go. Come on. Off you go. That's good. Great.
You got this,
Now,
young.
in the bucket. Right, now. In the bucket.
Graham, that's not tall enough. There's no water in the bucket.
I don't care. I don't care if he breaks his neck. Come on, get in. I don't care if he breaks his neck. Come on, come on.
Young,
You need to go in there.
Young, just pretend.
Get in that bucket. Come on.
Don't shake the ladder, Graham.
And there we go. He's ruined that, hasn't he? What a shame. Oh, that's the end of Act 2. We'll see you back after the adverts. Fantastic.
Jesus.
1 minute. What a knobhead.
What a disaster, dude.
Doctor, you're gonna die. Are you joking? I would date you if you're the last man on earth.
Oh dear, Connie. How did that make you feel?
We just witnessed a murder. We just witnessed a murder happen.
What are you smoking there, Johnny?
What, this? It's just my regular brand of cigarette. Ain't nothing special.
You're telling me you don't smoke Lion cigarettes?
Well, how could I? I never heard of Lion cigarettes.
How'd you like to try one?
Well, why bother? The taste of Lion cigarettes can't be that different from my regular brand.
You're talking crap, Johnny. Lion cigarettes are proven by medical science, too. Make you up to 51% more intelligent. Make you 70% more attractive to women or homosexual men. And finally, make you fitter and healthier. You might have heard that cigarettes give you cancer. Well, not Lion cigarettes. In fact, they'll decrease your chances by 100%. Give it a try, guy.
Hold on. Something's happening.
He's transforming.
Whoa.
Oh, he's hot now.
One smoke of a Lion cigarette and I feel like a new man.
Hey, hot stuff. Are you coming to bed?
Don't mind me, champ. You run along now.
I need to get a hold of these cigarettes.
Will he be all right?
Lion cigarettes. They'll make you
He's dead. He's still dead.
even if you're not.
Oh boy, are we gonna act around him?
We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the St. Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. Graham Bannon is still here. Cut the music. If there's no audience, Graham Bannon doesn't dance.
Well, no dancing then.
Third part. Hello and welcome to Fanny's Hospital's annual. Well, it's not annual. They're not going to do another one, are they?
No,
TV fundraiser for dying
definitely not.
children. And dying national television, it seems. And dying national television, it seems. Is the child still dying? I'm pretty sure it is. And they're looking at that. No more money has been raised. No more money has been raised. So it looks like to me you continue to do F. So it looks like to me you
There's two reasons for that. One, we don't have anything for that. One, we don't have anything for Young, who you pushed off the ladder. And secondly, we don't have the guy who changes the counter anymore. We don't have the guy who changes the counter
Tell you what,
anymore.
do I have to do everything? You go back there, grab Yong, bring her back in, put him over there, grab the girls, put them on the table. Then they can all do their stuff. Yong can sit there twiddling his boxes.
He's only just woken up and his neck might be broke.
Doesn't have to move his neck. Look, my neck stays perfectly still. Go and get him.
Wow, what an asshole.
You don't care about Sally Buttons. I mean, I assume you'll be donating your fee too.
Yeah, I was the first to do it, Graham, about 20 minutes ago.
Get off and get them. No more long speeches. Bloody Northerners. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, this is still happening. And we are still live, taking your donations if you can be bothered. If you want a girl to live, up to you. Oh, look, the girls are back. What a sight for sore eyes. In fact, talking of sore eyes, went to my opticians the other day, and guess who I bumped into there? Absolutely everybody, because I couldn't see. They've got a laugh, haven't you, girls?
You're a pig.
All right, so let's have another act. Any more acts? Anyone who's not stuck on a fudging bus or something? Oh, look, the strippers arrived. Oh, God. Keep him over there. Okay, right, we need something else now. Don't we? We need an act or something. Girls, any callers we can put through?
Actually, I have someone on the phone right now you might like to speak to.
Absolutely fantastic. Put them through.
And on top of that, he's been rather horrible to that little boy.
Sounds about 100. Hello there and welcome. Welcome to the show. What's your name, please?
Who's that?
It's Graham Bannon.
You're horrible.
Why has she been put through? Don't put one through to think I'm horrible, obviously.
God, all the footage is just getting fucked.
Crazy that everything I've done.
God.
I'm still here.
Why is she still there? Cut her off! We're not putting any more through. We're having another act.
Hello?
Who is that? Stop putting people through!
Hello.
Hey, I'd like to donate
Oi.
please.
Aha. We have a serious gentleman on now. Hello, sir. Did you say you'd like to donate a tenner?
Hey, that's right. I'd like to donate a tenner. A tenner to the fund to stop Graham Bannon being on TV.
No, don't
Got him.
play the laugh sound. Wasn't funny. Oh, so you think you can do better, do you?
Hey, that's right.
Okay. The stage is yours. Go on. Tell a joke. Tell a wee joke.
Alright, I'll do the joke. How many Graham Bannon does it take to screw in the light bulb? That depends on the fee.
No! The joke was horrible. The joke was horrible. No! We're not having horrible jokes. We're not doing any more of that. We're not having any more callers. I think they're stupid and also they seem drunk to me. Right, what's next? We need another act. Where's the next act?
We have sorted the monkey problem.
This is brilliant. This is brilliant news, Raj. Bring it on.
He's very shy.
That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. Bring it on.
It won't everyone to close the eyes for big reveal.
Okay, right. Everyone close your eyes for the big reveal. Don't ruin this, girls. Close your eyes. We are ready.
It's very big.
Okay.
You can open your eyes. It's very strong. It's carrying me on its back. And it's banana is opening banana to you.
This guy's great.
No. No. Fudge! No! That is not a real monkey! That is not a real banana, is it? And these are not your legs!
Ouch!
Ouch! Get off the stage! I'll give you out!
Ouch. Ow.
Right, we need something else. It's time for another act. Where's the unicyclist?
We don't have the bloody unicycle act.
Swearing, apologies for that. Hopefully that gets censored by them.
Graham, we've got the unicycle, but we don't have the guy who rides it.
That's fine, we don't need the guy that rides it. I'm the guy that rides it. Bring it on.
Graham, I
Bring the
don't
damn
think
thing.
you should
I don't care what you think. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. No, no, no. Bring it on. Ladies and gentlemen, for your pleasure, I will now be performing for you the unicycle act. Can I have a volunteer? No one's here. Yes, they are here. Hello, Young. Right, okay, this is good. You're like
Graham,
now what I'm
don't
gonna
do that.
Grab the unicycle and jump over this arsehole. Yeah, very good.
Oh no.
Okay. Start the music. Drum roll, please.
Oh no. Oh god. Young, watch out.
Okay, and here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my arm. Oh, God. Okay. That's got it. Okay, well, that's the act, I think. Ow. I don't think I can do that again. That's the act. I suppose that's what happens if you pay peanuts. You get monkeys. But don't you know what? You don't always get monkeys, do you? Sometimes you just get someone wearing half a monkey costume where it looks like their legs are the monkey's legs, which apparently is just as good. So great. Okay, so we need another act, don't we? We need somebody else on here doing something. Do we have the strong man? That's what it says in the autocue, the strong man. Oh, look! Oh, just did it again.
This is great.
Is that good? Is that entertaining? Is that what you want? Ross doing that, laughing. Is this going to save a child's life? Speaking of saving a child's life, are we doing that? Has any more money been raised? How much more money's been raised?
It's actually gone down a bit. People are asking for the money back, and I think you're scaring them.
That's absolutely fine. Come on, do we getting paid to update the score? Come on, put it down. Great. So the money pops down, and still less money. So even more to raise for the girl in the next 5 minutes. Brilliant. Right, what we need is to do a get-rich-quick scheme. Who's got some ideas? I've got an idea. Just had it. Looking at these ladies. Lovely. I know what. Let's set up a little kissing booth. Nice little table, nice little cloth, little bit of lipstick. Sounds good to me. Tenner a pop, right? I'm sure these lads would like it. They've been ogling them all evening, perverts. That sounds good to me. Right. So, how much for a kiss, ladies?
No, Graham, you're bleeding.
Don't be such a tease. Go on, Linda, puck it up, darling. Go on, Linda, puck it up, darling.
Give me the old slap.
Thank you, Linda, I needed that. Thank you, Linda, I needed that. Okay, well, that has gone wrong. Okay, well, that has gone awry. That has gone awry. I'm sorry if that's...
We got 5 minutes to save this broadcast.
That's my fault anyway. I think I know whose fault that might be. But there we go. That might be. What a shame. What a shame. I'll level with you. It's looking unlikely we're going to make money. Haven't got long left. It looks like that might be the end for little Sally.
It is actually Susie.
Whatever. She'll be dead soon. She'll be dead soon. And so will my career. And so will my career. So 2 deaths in the same evening. If you ask me, it'd be hard to weigh them. They're both equally sad deaths. Oh, well, that's the end of that. I suppose that's the end of the show then. Thank you very much.
Graham, great news. The monkey's turned up.
Yeah, it's not the monkey, is it? It's just Raj or something pissing around.
It is a real monkey.
No, I haven't got time for this. Obviously, it's not a real monkey. Don't get my hopes up. It's not going to... Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
The fuck?
That is a real monkey.
Yes! Yes! There it is! Get away from me!
Look how ugly that is.
It's a real monkey. Now we can do the dance and save the show. Save my career. The girl. Come on. Just do the dance. Just do the dance.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Do the dance. Don't scratch your head. Do the dance. Don't snort at me. Do the dance then. Do the dance then. Do I have to spell everything out to you? Put your arm in. Oh, crap. No, it's punching me. Somebody shoot it. Somebody shoot it. Ow! Kill it. Enough.
I've had enough. I'm the producer. I'm in charge. I want everyone to stop and listen to me. We've forgotten what's important here. Little girl's life's on the line. We're all acting like children. Listen up. Do as you're told. Linda, Deborah, Barbara and Raj, get on the phones. We've still got enough time to get some donations, but we need all...
Not really.
Young. I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but we will get you to a hospital as soon as the show is finished. Just hang in a little bit longer, okay? And you.
Spoking.
People used to look up to you as the face of national television. Look at you now, eh? You're full of crap. Put yourself together, son, because chimps don't dance for bastards. We're all here working together as a team to try and save somebody's life. Apologise to him and ask him nicely to finish the show.
Chimpanzee, please, will you do your little dance to save the life of young Susie?
Oh, there we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, the little girl's life is on the line, and I've got just the job for you. Please donate to this worthwhile cause. We really can do some good here. It's like my old man used to say, you can keep your money in your pocket, but people will call you a stingy cunt.
That's definitely a bad word.
I'm Peter Clement, television producer, here to tell you that if we work together as a team, anything's possible. And that is a Peter Clement promise. Thank you and good night. Take it away!
Yes, Pat was real good.
It is the drunk guy. What a twist. What a twist. From humble beginnings to what he is now.
Brilliant, brilliant. Do you want to go away actually so I can
Fuck off, I'm trying my best.
Okay, that's the end. Absolutely fantastic. That's the end. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Good night.
What a disaster.
Down the pub. Pints on pizza, eh? How about that?
We did it. We did it. Turns out, if you work as a team, you can do anything.
Oh, and we end with a Graham Bannon commercial. It's great. It's a great job, Austin. Yeah. Let's finish the advert here.
Onlookers can't look away, but it's not because of the brand new Mega MK7 convertible. It's because of Graham's pearly whites. You see, Graham Bannon brushes with Whitey's dental cream, which makes his already very white
Dental
teeth
cream.
even whiter. Now, some of you may not have heard of dental cream. Why, you may think it's something you put into an ice cream float. But you'd be wrong. Dental cream is the smart alternative to regular toothpaste. For those who prefer their mouths not to stink like a donkey's. So what are you waiting for? Whitey's Dental Cream. Creaming in your mouth since 1939.
Don't say creaming in my mouth. don't say that. Yeah, that was good. That was good. That's a good little extra. I like that. That was fun. Sequence A, sequence B, sequence A plus. Some rude words were broadcast, an interference-free show, an exceedingly poor edit. Honestly, fuck it. I might as well go for the exceedingly poor edit every broadcast. I don't give a shit. It's how I do things. It's my signature edits. What is this? What is this?
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
Alright, cool. I think... How long have I going? Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night, actually. I'm gonna end early here. With the plans then that we can probably go late tomorrow night. For tomorrow night's stream. And probably start, obviously, a bit earlier, too. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is do a pretty, like I said, start earlier tomorrow night and go later, hopefully, tomorrow night. And then maybe do, like, a day type stream on Sunday. And, of course, we'll work this game into it. I'm actually, what I did, almost, like, 2.5 hours of this. This game is extremely my shit. This is extremely my jam. And I'm excited to see where the main story goes. Like I said, I'm surprised. I honestly thought it was just going to be the broadcast stuff. I didn't know there was like a, oh, you got to make choices type, like choose your own text adventure type thing. So I'm curious to see how well that goes for the rest of the game. And if it actually brings some amount of depth. I mean, making the choices and stuff was like excruciating. And I'm curious to see if it becomes like a big thing. So we'll see. Maybe more of this tomorrow night though. We'll see what tomorrow night brings. We'll see what I would imagine probably we'll play a bit of this tomorrow night. And we'll probably play this a bit tomorrow night. We'll probably play one other game tomorrow night. We'll probably, unlike tonight, I'll probably do this for a few hours tomorrow and then do the Somnium Files like I meant to do tonight. So that's probably what we'll do. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your Friday night. I'll be back tomorrow night. and enjoy your weekend as well. So I will hopefully see you another time. Until then.